Nobody tells you this about Kenyan County jobs. From the outside, they look like the ultimate prize. A payslip that never delays. A stamp of authority. A desk with your name on it. In many homes, landing a county job is spoken of in the same breath as life is sorted. But what people don't tell you is what comes after the appointment letter. First, the myth of merit. Nobody tells you that many county jobs are not competed for on skill alone. Yes, interviews happen. Yes, adverts are published. But behind the scenes, the quiet truth is that who you know can matter more than what you know. For many young professionals, the heartbreak is not rejection. It's realizing that the process was decided long before they walked into the room. Talent becomes optional. Connections become currency. Second, the invisible ceiling. Nobody tells you that once inside, growth can be painfully slow. You may enter with energy, ideas, and a desire to change things. But county systems are heavy, files move slowly. Decisions pass through layers of approval. Innovation is often viewed as disruption, not progress. You learn quickly that initiative can make you unpopular, not promoted. So you adapt, or you shrink. Third, the politics of survival. Nobody tells you that a county job is not just employment. It's politics in slow motion. Align with the wrong person, and your career stalls. Refuse to clap loudly enough, and you're labeled difficult. Speak too honestly, and suddenly you're not a team player. Performance is important, yes, but loyalty often speaks louder. And that loyalty is not to systems or citizens, it's to individuals. Fourth, the silence. Nobody tells you how quiet frustration becomes. You stop questioning delayed projects. You stop asking why budgets don't match results. You stop pushing files that clearly serve the public. But inconvenience powerful people, not because you don't care, but because you've seen what happens to those who do. Transfer: stagnation, isolation. So you learn to survive by saying less. Fifth, the public blame. Nobody tells you that when things go wrong, the public anger rarely reaches the right offices. It lands on junior officers, on clerks, on frontline staff who neither design the system nor control the budget. You become the face of failures you didn't create, defending delays you cannot fix, explaining decisions you never made. And yet, you must smile. Sixth, the moral compromise. Nobody tells you how often you will wrestle with yourself. Do I keep my job or do I speak up? Do I sign this file or do I ask questions? Do I protect my family's livelihood or my personal integrity? These are not dramatic movie moments, they are quiet daily choices. And over time, those choices shape who you become. But here's the part nobody tells you, and it matters most. County jobs are not the enemy. The problem is not public service. The problem is pretending that employment equals empowerment. A job without voice is not power. A salary without dignity is not security. And development without accountability is just noise. Counties need skilled, courageous workers. But workers also need systems that protect truth, reward merit, and separate service from politics. Until then, many county jobs will remain what nobody warns you about. Stable on paper, heavy in reality, and far more complicated than the dream that sold them to us. That's the truth. Nobody tells you.